Hi.
Hi, bitch.
Hi.
Did you just not check telegrams?
Yeah, I've just been talking to a whole bunch of people about so much other shit. Who's with me?
Interesting. The goofballs.
Yeah, there we go.
Hey. Howdy.
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 How's it going?
Good.
That's good.
It's Reaper.
Who's Robin?
Sam.
Hello.
Who's
Hi.
Robin?
Huh?
What?
Who's Robin?
Oh, robbing the store.
I don't know. I haven't been up there.
I was like, wait, I'm so confused.
So was I.
You want a beer?
Who?
You.
Yeah. Please.
Yeah.
Yoink!
Wow.
Oh, I'm sorry. Here.
Thank you for the beer, though.
Yeah, absolutely.
You're very welcome. There you go.
Thank you, Reaper. I feel like this is re-gifted.
She snatched it right out of my hands.
Mm-hmm. Sneaky
Yeah,
one.
yeah.
It's a little stronger than your average beer.
So weird to
I
fucking see
will-
Jaeger.
Fucking love it. So
Ugh.
thank you again. And tell me
Yeah.
your name again, please.
Hey, my name's Mitch. Mitchard Dankworth. Pleasure.
Mitchard Dink. Say that again.
Hagen.
Mitchard
Oh, Hagen.
Dankworth.
All right. Ivy
Yeah.
Colt. Hi.
Well, pleasure. Yeah, last time we
Pleasure's
saw
mine.
each other, you and Amber were sitting out next to the road with one Darian Hrube.
Yep.
Oh. Okay. Yeah. You're the one
Yeah.
who trotted off, and then he gave it like 200 yards sprint after you, and then gave up, and we laughed at him.
Yeah, and then I
That's
got
funny.
to Emerald Ranch Telegram Station, saw Ruru San sold her a bottle of whiskey and ran off.
Love it.
Sold her a bottle of whiskey, ran off, just as John Reed was arriving. I'm pretty sure.
Probably. Yeah.
Kind of camped out in the woods near Van Horn for about 10 minutes, then went into Van Horn, saw Luke Walker, sold him a knife, then rode
Nice.
down to Rhodes where I ran into John Reed and Marilee Holland again.
Success.
Yeah. Unfortunately, they snagged me there.
Fuckers.
And it's fine. I gave him another like 5-minute chase. Considering they'd been chasing me across the state for about 2 hours, it's fine.
Amber, Reaper, Sam, y'all got some time to chat?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Okay. Mitch, I apologize, but I'm gonna pull these lovely ladies away for a conversation, okay?
You're perfectly fine. I'm used
Be
to being
well.
by my own.
Okay.
Don't go anywhere. You can come back later.
Okay. I won't go far.
Reaper, do you need
Unless
to
I
sell
get
your
arrested
pelt?
for something. I don't know.
No.
All right, come on.
Go up the hill.
Yeah. Go up the Citadel.
Okay. Your repeater looks longer than normal.
Yeah, it's probably because I'm wearing it.
What Amber said.
All right, let's hitch up and get off the horses and chat. It's pretty important.
Sorry.
Settle down.
There we go.
I think you're the only one that I think you're the person that only sent me a telegram about where Rosalind was, and nobody else.
Nobody knows where Rosalind is except for me and John. At John's
Oh.
request, and that's what we'll talk about. Sorry. Rosalind's
You're good.
safe. Trying to get her a doctor. She's in a. You guys got to keep this to yourselves. And as I speak about the why behind it, I hope you'll understand how dire it is. Sam, you and I have spoken. I'm really glad to finally be able to get in front of you, Amber, and you, Rachel. So she's in a cabin north of Annisburg, down in the little gully, on the side of the tracks. There's a little building there.
Yep,
That's
I
where
know what
she's
you're talking
been.
about.
That's where I've had her. She's been resting. She's not doing too great. Trying to get a doctor. It's proving to be difficult to get her head looked at. She's got a stutter. She's got some memory loss. Things aren't making sense. She's very hot. She's not feeling good. Things like that. But she is safe. And the reason why she's there is because there is a plot to murder her from the Colts.
Huh?
Okay, how do you know this?
Melody, Pedro, Bishop, and potentially Faraday are the ones that Pedro named specifically to John Colt about a malicious plot to kill her and me. Pedro's idea of murdering Rosalind was to take her up to the tree that Ethan was killed at and tying her to it and putting it through her head. Killing
I'm
her.
confused. Whose idea is it to kill her?
Pedro, Melody, Bishop.
Why? How do you know? Why?
Because Pedro told that to John.
Why would he tell that to John?
Because he thinks John is on their side with it. And John is playing that card. And it's a dangerous one.
They were trying to talk to me about something similar at Mav's funeral.
Okay, but why?
We don't know. But Melody and I just had a really long conversation with Theodore Adams from the Remnants, is saying some really fucking stupid shit.
Theodore is?
No, Melody is just
Oh.
openly fucking saying stupid shit to...
You're not
thing.
surprised?
No, of course I'm not surprised at all. It's Melody. She's a fucking... Yeah. But they're gonna try to kill me
Pedro wants to
and...
kill her?
Uh-huh. No, Pedro's idea was taking her to the tree that Ethan was killed and killing her there.
Why?
Rachel, I don't know.
So,
Well, how do you know this? Because he
I
told
literally
John?
just told you.
Because he told John?
Yes. At
Okay,
the
why didn't
homestead.
John... Okay, why didn't John just shoot him in the head?
Because John wanted to get more names to see if there was
All right.
anybody else involved in it. And then John
just
hasn't
shoot him
been
in the head.
around. So, here we are.
there have been people, and I believe that, if I remember correctly, Melody, the day after Mav was buried, I was sitting at the grave and she came up and talked to me. She said leaders are frustrated with the fact that they can't be leaders and that they have to go to Roz about everything. That's why Pedro hasn't been around. That's why things are just going the way that they're going. She also lied to me and said that Mav was never going to become a leader and that he was going to try and get a clean slate.
Who?
When we
Who
all-
said that?
Melody.
Mav would never fucking do that.
Exactly.
And the thing is that she was also making it sound like Mav chose to die. And I almost shot her right then and there because she was reiterating what I've been told that Joy had said, and that I refused to believe that my father would leave me voluntarily.
I would have shot her in the head.
Yeah. The thing is that Melody... Pedro told me straight up as well that, and this was actually at the funeral, so you know when Ivy and Pedro got in that fight?
Yeah.
Yes, so they were just trying to talk to me about shit. Bishop actually was yelling at me and said, "Stop crying and just suck it up," at Mav's funeral.
I'm glad that I was not there. Otherwise, he would have met the end of my fucking gun.
I yelled at him. But the thing is I told them, like, what are you trying to talk to me about? Because Sam had been trying to talk to me about things. Sam just wants to keep me safe. He wants to keep his promise to Mav of keeping me alive. That's all that he wants, which is why I talked to Ivy about it in regards to, I think he's just getting wrapped up and used by these people. But I can tell you right now that Bishop and Pedro and Melody are working together. I've seen it. They've literally attempted to approach me for it, and I told them no.
I did as well to Rose.
Yeah.
I spoke with Rose the other day about the same thing, and she knows all about it as well. Because Melody likes to talk. Sorry.
Yeah, no, I'm sorry. I'm just trying to, like, support it too. Back when Mav was alive, he talked to me about a time where I believe it was confirmed that Wyatt was going to grab for power, but it was also, I believe, confirmed. I do not remember. I just remember it being Wyatt, and I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? They were going to grab for power and take it from Roz.
Yeah, because they
Sounds
have to
like they
ask.
just want to die.
They're going to. They have to. There's no way that they can't. They've actively put together and conspired a plan to kill Rosalind. That can't go unpunished or without penalty. And Melody is trying to get a clean slate as well.
So she could be a deputy.
Uh-huh.
Amber, you know that she's never going to be a deputy. She fucking tortured Jen. They wouldn't even let Saffron and Thaddeus in, and they did less than what she did.
I know, but the department's different than what it was back then, Sam. You and I both know that. That's why you and I aren't deputies anymore.
Yeah, but I don't think that they would let her in.
I don't know.
I am so tired.
Yeah.
I'm so tired.
I'm not even gonna. If that's gonna be like, I'm gonna protect Rosalind, but like, I'm just so done with whatever drama people are constantly stirring up. And if our own people are like that,
she's out there lying to people about the Colts. Theodore Adams specifically asked me if we were at a civil war because of what Melody's been saying. She's also stated, Amber, she's also stated to him that Henry plans to leave the gang with her.
Yep. She said both
what do you
of you.
mean? She's already left the gang.
Yeah,
I don't know why she's still reading our telegrams.
I don't know either, but
like that's a huge issue. And honestly, that is. I know Rosalind hasn't been able to deal with things, but I mean, she's had months to deal with people that, still communicate with us, but are no longer Colts. Like, come on. I saw that problem from months ago. Like, get rid of these people.
And I know she's aware of it too, but I mean, can't fix that now. You know what I mean? I mean, we can, but we can't fix what was.
So I can tell you that I already knew that Melody was leaving. I can also tell you that I knew that Henry was leaving, and I said, that's fine. Go for it. You
Why
do
don't they
you.
just leave? Why don't they just leave? If they don't want to be a part of it, just leave.
Do it right.
Well, if Pedro wants to leave, why doesn't he just leave?
Henry will do it because I will force him to fucking do it because he is my adoptive son now.
Mm-hmm. Melody,
You either do it the right way or I shoot you in the fucking head.
Melody's already out, but like,
Melody's already out.
Why does Pedro want to kill Rosalind? Like, just
Pedro wants
leave.
to kill Rosalind so they could redo the gang.
Yeah, right. You're just gonna break
under
up the whole gang
leadership
that.
that's with Pedro is basically non-existent as well. But
gonna
here's
say.
the thing:
Exactly.
Melody will never get leader in the Colts, never.
No, because
And
she's
you
too
all know,
chaotic.
and you all know
Well,
why.
she's left.
She's
she's
too
left.
chaotic.
Well, I'm
She's not
saying
a Colt.
before Reaper.
Right.
It's frustrating, and so this is her way of utilizing Pedro in his position to get into that position because she knows she's never going to get it with Rosalind. But I tell you what, the thing that pisses me off more than anything else is this is happening during the conflict that we've been suffering for how long? So they're trying to capitalize on when we're weak and when we're down. And they're building up a small little force of people to make it so. And that's very dangerous.
I have a plan. I have an idea.
Hmm.
What if... Now, just listen. All of
Mhm.
this makes absolutely zero sense to me, but I'm going to go with it anyways, okay? Like, everything I just heard is true, okay? So, all this is true. So, what if we all, the group here, we all put our buckles down and stated that we are no longer Colts? Just so perhaps Pedro and the others will feel like they have no more gang to work with, and then they would just forget it and then leave into the sunset because they have no gang to lead, basically.
Right
and then we
now,
just all come back.
John is trying to work that angle independently because they think that he's they believe that he's a part of their plan. Very much so. That Pedro has no issues confiding in him on everything that they're planning to do.
Well, they want a gang to lead, so what if the gang leaves and is
You want to
You know,
leave the
they-
gang just so they... I'm not taking my buckle off to fool them.
no? I'm saying we pretend like we're no longer part of it, but then like, and so they get discouraged because they have nobody to lead or try and lead, and so they all leave.
I don't know.
I mean, they're going to basically end up with that anyway.
Pedro said he's not leaving in the house. It's his house. From what John told me. I took Rosalind there, despite John saying not to move her, so she could visit Maverick's grave. Because she feels absolutely fucking destroyed for missing his funeral.
When was John
feels
last
res-
around?
Within
She
the
couldn't
last week.
help that.
I know I know that, but feelings are big, you know.
I
When
know.
was
I
John
know.
last around?
Within the week.
I've seen him around a lot too.
I haven't.
He definitely goes to sleep before you wake up.
Yeah.
Like,
But
he
this
goes
is
to
a
sleep
very
maybe an
real
hour after I'm up.
situation. And as long as Pedro... I mean, let me just ask you, Reaper, you were close with my father, right?
Just keep her in hiding. Simple. Problem
Can
solved.
I ask you something?
They can't harm her. Yeah.
Rosalind isn't going to hide from them. But if...
Yeah, well, until she's healed, she can hide.
Do you think it's right for Pedro to even talk about taking Rosalind up to where Ethan was killed and killing her in the same way?
Do I think he should have just been shot instantly? Yes. I don't know why John didn't do that. I
I
don't care
told
if
you
he
why
would've-
he didn't do it.
Yeah, I know, but I would have done it anyway. I wouldn't let somebody just say that and not face a bullet. Sorry.
More than likely, John was outnumbered.
When John wanted to find
Because-
out who the other people were that were involved. That was his game plan.
That would
And-
make sense as to why he didn't do that, because he'd be outnumbered. Because, like, why would Pedro think he could just walk up to John and say that and not get shot?
Right.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because when they tried to approach me, it was me in the house by myself, and it was Sam and Bishop, and then Pedro came up and tried to calm Bishop down after I was yelling at him.
I can't believe that happened the night of Maverick's funeral.
Yeah.
How disgusting.
Yes.
A question, Ivy.
Mhm.
Does anybody else know where Rosalind is?
Nope. I was told not to tell anybody, but I trust all of you, and you need to know where she's at.
You know, for the benefit or for the sakes of all of us, I think you should move her. Just because if they end up trying to get a hold of us, and if we are in a civil war amongst ourselves and they try to torture us to try and get information about where the fuck she's at, none of us give in.
I'm not participating. They can try and do whatever they want. I'm just gonna look at them and smile. I'm not participating in their game. I don't know what they're playing at, but
I don't understand it.
I'm going to act as normal. I simply don't have time to worry about this.
Melody is
'cause
out
it's
there.
just stupid.
It is. It makes no sense. Melody is out there telling people that Rosalind and I are on the hunt to kill her. I found that out from John during our conversation. I think you even told me, Sam. Maybe
I did.
And
That's
then
what Pedro told us.
and then I was told that by Theodore Adams in our conversation earlier down in Valentine.
So it's like Anna Conrad all over again.
It's
Perfect.
Professional victim. She's
Yep.
That's all she is. And she's manipulating and lying and feeding whatever she can to satisfy her own nastiness.
So,
And to get the information or to get herself looked at as, oh, you poor little thing.
correct. And I can lend into that more. I know that Sam had been talking to Fred in regards to just like being done and putting buckles down. That was all that he's looking for in order to walk away so everyone's alive. That's all he wants. But I was with Reaper, you know, when we were waiting for Fred in Blackwater.
Yeah.
What was it, 2 days ago?
Yeah.
So Melody kept pulling Fred aside, and then I'd come up and she's crying and she keeps asking me to go away so that she can talk to Fred. And I let Ivy know that it sounds like she's trying to sway him. And she's been acting like a victim. The thing is, too, is so that night, so when the fight happened, when Ivy was trying to figure out where Melody was, after you guys all rode out, Pedro was like upset and at the fire. I walk up and he yells, "Do you want to know where she is? I'm not going to tell you, but it's because Roz wants to kill her." And I'm like, the fuck? I'm like, this is news to me. I feel like if Roz wanted someone dead, we would all know.
Meanwhile, she's in a coma.
Correct. So then again, when I'm having this conversation with Melody, I asked Melody straight up. I'm like, "Do you think Roz is trying to kill you?" She goes, "No, but I think that she's going to try to shoot me because I'm trying to leave." And I'm like, "I don't think that's the case at all. I think she'd just let you leave." Because, I mean, at this point, I don't think she's worth the bullet.
The day that she told me that she was wanting to leave, I said, you just do it how we should be doing it. Go up and tell them that you're leaving. Don't be doing this behind our back sly thing. I didn't really say those words specifically, but I said just do it the right way.
Seems a lot
And
more
she didn't
easy
say
than whatever
anything.
the fuck this is.
Yeah.
This is her turning us against each other.
I think she's mad because she won't get leader, so she's going to implode the thing that she can't lead.
I wonder why she won't fucking lead. You, Ivy, myself, we all three told her that we're not going to fucking follow you because you're too chaotic.
When I find her, I will gut her. I will kill her. I will spread her upon the fucking earth. It's just to make a statement. And hopefully that mouth will never open again and spew any more bullshit.
And then she'll be like, you know, but then she'll be like, "Ah, see, I was right. People do want to kill me."
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mhm. We're a gang. What do they expect?
Yep. It's betrayal.
Murderers, torturers, killers.
Yeah.
That's what we are.
Well, that's what she's a torturer. That's for sure.
Oh, yeah. And if need be, I'll bring my fucking torture and shit back out. I'll fucking do
So-
it to her and see how she likes it.
Yesterday, I talked to Fred, and you know, I was bringing up Melody, and he was like, whoa, hang on. She's not a Colt." And I looked at him and I said, "Excuse me? Did she not tell you? You are
No.
the first person I would have thought she would have told." And he looked at me and he said, "What? No, she did not tell me at all anything. She didn't. Last I knew, she was still a Colt."
Yeah.
Like, well, news for you then. I guess she didn't care about your friendship because I know you guys are close, but I guess not enough to for her to talk about that.
I
And he
think,
She
just,
may,
yeah,
I think
it's an
Fred
eye
would see
opener.
through her bullshit, to be honest.
it
I
sounds like
said, I said, you better think about that, mull that over in your head. Like, you think you're close to Melody, but apparently she didn't feel the same about you because she didn't say anything.
or she's using it to manipulate him, because I didn't know she was in a cult anymore either. I thought she still, like, she even said she just wasn't wearing the buckle.
Yep, no, I only knew because Ivy told me.
So yeah, she's trying to play on it, try to be like, oh, they're trying to kill a fellow cult.
And then I confronted Melody when I saw her a few days ago, and I was like, okay. So I was like, hey, why didn't you send me a telegram or a letter or anything? Pedro said you would. And she's like, oh, what?
Oh yeah.
Pedro lied. He never said that, and that's not true. Like, okay.
I was there for that, yeah.
I can't remember who it was that I told. Maybe Ivy, maybe it was you. But I told you that day that we were out here in the Heartlands. It was me, Henry, and her. And she said that she didn't want to die a cult if that surgery happened. But I told her, I said, even if you don't die on that surgery table, you need to be doing it the right way. Well, the only reason why I didn't say anything is because I thought she was going to do it the right way. Now I feel like an utter fucking asshole because I literally kept it from my fucking family and she's doing this. I'm going to fucking. You don't
The thing-
betray my fucking trust like that ever.
Yeah.
But she's betraying everyone's trust, and they are conspiring in secret to murder 2 people that are in this gang. And I'm sure anybody that stood in the way, they would take offense with as well. I don't know. It's been very difficult to look in Rosalind's eyes and
But she
answer the
won't.
why that she needs to die from her own family. After all the sacrifice and everything she's given, trying to keep it together when the world was ending for her. It's not good. But Rose will do everything to protect Rosalind as well. As will
will
I.
as well.
But if this in any way gets out to Bishop, to Pedro, or to Melody, you've
Or
put a
even Sam
coffin.
Raven.
You've put a coffin around my Uncle John. They'll kill him. John was with me when Rosalind woke up. John got us to a safe place. We settled Rosalind down. He gave her the conversation in full detail that he's had with Pedro regarding this. He had already spoken to me in private about it. It's a really big deal, and I cannot emphasize that enough.
Why not just leave? Go
I
start your own fucking gang.
don't know. It would have been that simple.
It really would have been.
But let's think about Melody.
Yep.
She's vindictive and likes to destroy
Yeah.
things.
Yeah. And she's going to say that she's got the old name.
I just, that makes sense. I'm just over here like, okay.
Yeah, none of it makes sense.
Pedro used talk for the last 2 years out, always been there for Rosalind and Ethan and everybody. So just to hear this, it's just like, huh?
Remember when,
think-
I'm sure
Okay.
you've all have heard him say, or Melody say, that in their marriage, they put the gang before their marriage, right? I've heard it several times. And I've only been here for
Mhm.
like 4 months. But Bishop, he fed Rosalind and I a lie when we caught up to him in Valentine a few weeks back. And he said he had just got done having a conversation with Melody and letting her know that he's fucking done with her. And he's the one that told Rosalind and I about the buckles that Pedro had, or buckle that Pedro had. All of that. And then he sits around the campfire and pretends to be our family, our friend, someone, a colleague, part of our gang, somebody who'd have our back. And he smiles and he laughs and he jokes. Ladies and gentlemen, I guess there's no gentleman, but that's your enemy right there. Somebody who could sit down at a fire with you and pretend that you're their family while they conspire in secret with other lunatics to fucking murder you. That doesn't make your veins fucking pump blood fast as fuck. I don't know what will.
And the worst about it is that we have to fucking act like nothing's wrong.
Mhm. I had to hug them both the other day.
I hate that.
Rachel, I have a question for you.
What?
So when Melody was lying to me, she said something, and I just want you to confirm or deny if this is the truth. And it's not about you, so don't worry. I brought up the fact that, like, now suddenly everyone is lying to each other and we have secrets. And I was told that Ethan didn't lie.
Mm-hmm.
She told me that Ethan did lie all the time and that he stepped out on Ruby before Ruby stepped out on him.
No, that's not it at all.
That's what I thought. So she's willing to slander her dead father's name in order to try to sway people.
There's like no end to it.
It's kind of funny. I wasn't even a Colt, and I fucking knew that about Ethan. But that's because rumor mill. Oh,
I didn't know that, but I knew from Ivy and like other people telling me Ethan didn't lie. That he hated that.
no, he didn't.
So the fact that Melody then tried to be like, well, no, he did lie, and I know all of these things. And that's what she gave me, and that's why I asked Ivy. I'm like, here's the thing. This is what she told me. Is this the truth, or do you know that this would be the truth? Because she told me that he sent her a letter about everything. And she told me no, and you just confirmed that he did not do any of that as well.
Next time I see any of them, they're gonna get a bullet. Just so you guys know.
Good.
I ain't playing.
Fucking love you.
What's wrong with people?
I don't know.
So they're not only just trying to hurt Roz and Ivy, but they're trying to basically tarnish Ethan's name. And I know Ethan meant the world to you. And I was trying to save you from that. But I need you to know how horrible they are being. That they were trying to use my own father's funeral as a catalyst for all of this bullshit. And that they're throwing dead people's names under carts in order to try to sway them.
How can you put so much trust in somebody for 2 years and just wake up the next day and they just say the exact opposite? I've known Pedro for 2 years.
It's funny what love can do to a person, isn't it?
Well, the thing too is that, I mean, Rachel, it is hard. It is such a hard pill to swallow because I had to do that with Gene, someone who I viewed as my dad, that I had to view him as the same kind of person as Delgado and all of the other people that used me as a form of power to get what they needed done because they couldn't do it themselves and then abandoned me. And that was 2 years of my life that Gene was a part of. It's hard and it's going to suck. And that's why I said I wanted to protect you from that, but I knew you were struggling to understand what they were doing. And so I needed to bring up the thing that I knew would hurt. And I'm sorry. And you know I would not lie to you about that, about anything. We've had difficult conversations. I've literally talked to you and you're upset with other people and we're trying to like come to that compromise. I wouldn't lie about this. And I'm sorry that they're hurting you like this. The thing is that they're going to try to hurt us more. And so we need to be prepared. We need to figure out something. We need to protect John because John is going to get us information. I was going to try to do the same, but that day that we were in Blackwater, I don't think that they trust me anymore. And that's fine. Fuck them. And it's probably because I pulled my gun. I didn't point it when Melody was pissing me off with the martyr stuff.
Yeah.
But they may try to come to you. So I need you to be prepared, and I need you to be very level-headed.
If I catch any of them alone, they're gonna get shot.
Melody's been staying in Coulter.
Mm-hmm.
That's what Pedro disposed to John. John told me.
I really need to figure out how to have like you all well, I guess Amber walked away, so she won't be in my blind spot anyway. The thing is that I live and die by this buckle. Mav died for this buckle. Not in the way that they're trying to say, not for us to put it down. He died for us to still be a family. And you know what? Fuck them, because this is going to be really hard. And Ivy and I had a very hard conversation in which we don't know if the Colts will be able to stand. And she doesn't think that they will. And I understand. But damn, am I going to try.
Same. You know something, Rachel? I know you're closest with my dad. And when he killed my mom, he was honest about it. He wrote me a letter. And he told me that if I needed to express vengeance for what he did, he wouldn't stand in the way of that. That's why I came back. You know this.
Yeah.
But I'll be goddamned if somebody like her gets to tamper with his reputation and his legacy and how good of a man he was, a good father. And two, I hope, a good friend. Sickens me. I don't sleep. I'm sitting there trying to take care of Rosalind as best as I can. Some dingy little cabin in the middle of nowhere. And all she wants to do is come home, but it's not safe. Especially when you don't know who you can trust. And that's the worst part, I think. There's 4 of us here. Rose is on our side as well. So is John. Even though it's gonna look like he's not, he actually is. I trust him.
Just gotta find out about Thomas and Fred.
We just need to communicate and not walk around alone and be next to each other. So we can't be taken aside by any of them and look for the opportunity instead to take any of them if they are alone.
Yep.
That means no waking up and no wandering around. There's nobody else awake. Because you're just going to get nabbed. Plain and simple.
Yep.
Communicate. Let's wake up at the same time. And we'll move together.
Rosalind will be up tonight, and I know very much that she very much like to see you, Rachel. She has expressed that multiple times. And I know she'd be very happy to see you as well, Amber and Sam.
Okay.
Surely licks up too late for me.
There's somebody literally running down the road.
I
Sorry.
mean, sometimes me.
That's true, yeah. Like, if I wake up over there in a weird spot, I'll run
Yeah.
into Valentine.
Yeah.
I've gotten I got a ride last time from Petra Blackheart. She was on a stagecoach and she stopped and she's like, "You need a ride?" And I was like, "Sure." And then she realized who I was, I think. But she's like, "All right, come on." Probably thought I was
funny.
gonna rob her or something.
You want to go ahead and check telegrams?
Yeah, I'm trying to get Eleanor Gray. Something y'all should know is that when Roz was in the hospital with a coma, I found her sitting next to her bed, crying.
I think it was. Yeah, we were actually. That was the night that we came to Saint Denis with you.
That was another night too.
Oh, okay.
Wait, they found Roz next to her bed crying?
No, they found Ellie.
Eleanor
Oh.
Gray.
Yeah.
She has a lot of regret for how she's done
Yeah.
things. She only wants to help. But Roz isn't doing
Hindsight's
too
always
great.
20.
Yeah, it is. I respect that though. But I've been in communication with her. I need to see if she's gotten back to me because Roz needs to be seen by a doctor, and I haven't been able to really move her around on my own.
Do you have a doctor that can look at her?
It's head trauma stuff.
Yeah.
Rachel, Amber, can either of you handle head trauma stuff?
I am not good at trauma besides
Okay.
slight concussions.
That's fair.
Uh,
I was like,
I have some training with it, but not as much as like Ellie or Frank would have.
Do you think
Okay.
we can trust either of them?
Yeah, I do. I won't bring them to the cabin. I'll move her to either the homestead or somewhere else. But Roz went up when I took her a couple nights back to the homestead real quick so she could be at Mav's grave. Finally, she went upstairs and put her hat next to the bed as a big fuck you to Pedro.
If you do here, you can maybe do this as well. You can maybe just take her down to Ansburg.
Mhm.
Or if you feel comfortable taking them to the cabin, I have another spot that we could take her.
It's fine. I just need help.
Yep.
so fuck, there was something in my brain that I was like, oh, this would be very important, and now I don't remember it.
It's okay. I'll come back to you. I hope.
You think, but it might not.
Oh my goodness.
What?
What?
It's hit me. About a week and a half ago or 2 weeks, I had Pedro walk up to me, and this was right after funeral, actually. Mav's funeral. He walked up to me at the telegrams and was saying something about all these secrets in the gang, which is not exactly wrong. After Ethan died, there was a lot of that. There is a lot of that, especially now. But the last thing he said before he walked away was, "There's going to be a lot of big things that happen soon," and I just took that to mean he was going to have a big conversation with, everybody, like gonna have a group meeting or something and figure things out.
Yeah, I was with you. We were on our way back, and he said, "Yeah, there's something big coming this way."
Wow. He pissed me off that night.
And what's really weird is he keeps telling us that he's doing it for the family, that he loves us all.
Yeah. I guess Rosalind's out of that equation because he wants to take her up and murder her next to the same tree her husband got shot at. How ironic. Oh, how the snakes fucking hiss.
I told Mav too that if he were to die, and this is like the week before he died, that there was going to be a power vacuum,
Mm-hmm.
that things are going to get bad. And he didn't believe me because he didn't think he was that important.
That's
And lo and behold,
unfortunate.
here we are.
You know what, Ivy? You say that how the snakes hiss.
Hmm.
What do birds eat?
Exactly.
Worms.
They eat snakes too.
Oh, okay. I was like,
Some eagles.
Some birds eat. Yep.
Oh, okay. Fair. I'm thinking like a little chickadee.
So we all stand unified in this, I hope. Yeah?
Yeah, I mean, like I said, don't go walking around by yourself if you wake up. Make sure there's us near each other,
Mhm.
next to each other. I don't want to hear about any of us walking alone.
I want, and this is something that I talked to Ivy about. Like I said, Sam is literally getting mixed up into this. I don't think that he would. The thing is I don't think that he knows about the plot at all. I
Probably
think
not.
that they're just trying to be like, we can keep Sam safe for you. Like we can figure out a way to keep me safe. So I asked Ivy, I'm like, the others three, I get it, they're being malicious, but Sam is just getting wrapped up. So he's the one person that I want to be able to walk away with putting his buckle down without being shot, if
That's what
possible.
John-
He's the one.
That's what John said too. So
Melody, Pedro Bishop.
Yeah.
Yep.
I will let you know right now, and I promised Ivy this, and I said, I know you guys won't make me do this, but Sam will be the person that you have to shoot through me to be able to shoot.
I don't believe that Faraday has any real understanding or comprehension as to what is happening. Because he made a
He's
promise to your
distraught.
father, to his brother.
Yeah. He's distraught. His best friend
Yeah.
and brother is dead, and he's trying to do whatever he can to protect me.
And Melody's been having a way with getting into people's ears about this, that, and the other. So, ironically, fucking professional victim. I'm sick
I
of
mean,
her
she
shit.
literally, she made me second guess how much I thought Mav trusted me. Because she
not-
told...
Sorry, go ahead.
It's because she told me that Mav told her, which didn't make sense to me, but it was literally the day after we buried him, so I'm still very distraught, that he talked to her about getting out of the Colts, about getting away, getting a clean slate, and becoming a deputy, and that he wanted me out of it too.
More lies.
But everyone, and the thing is that because Mav lied, well, not lied, but he kept things hidden.
Yeah.
Understandably, but at the same time, he did hide something. It made me question it, and Ivy had to talk to me about it. Like, you know your dad, you know him better than anyone. He wouldn't do that. He would have talked to you about that. And I was like, you're right. And it makes me sick that she was able to get into my head about that. That she made me question basically my father's love for me.
Well, she has a track record of this because when it comes to people who are deceased, she doesn't have any issue with making them look like they're different than they were when they lived.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, she's been like this for 2 years. So it kind of I questioned why she was always in the gang for 2 years now. So I'm really surprised that Ethan didn't kick her out a long time ago. And then he adopted her, which was like, oh boy.
There's no legal adoption paperwork for Melody.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, she's been like this for 2 years. Like, I'm the victim person.
Well, she also
so.
likes to make people believe that she's one of the founders of the gang as well.
Yeah, she said that.
All right, we got some work to do.
Yep.
Let's go down to the telegram station, see if you can get anything back from Ellie.
I love you all very much.
Love you guys too.
Glad we were able to talk.
Love you all.
It's been a pressing issue.
No, you're not going to do it alone anymore.
Thank you.
You shouldn't have done it in the first place, Missy.
Hey,
Hey, she wasn't alone. Exactly.
I gotta take
You
care
know
of
what
her
I
just
mean.
like y'all would.
Yeah.
I know.
John charged me with it, and here we are. So,
Yep.
all right, we ready?
Yep.
Yeah.
You know, Reaper, green is like
Mm.
the perfect compliment to you.
What I'm saying. Is Roslyn gonna be waking up soon?
Yeah.
Once this is over, no more secret conversations, no more lies, nothing.
Fucking
No more
please.
secrets.
Can we just
If
all
what-
agree? I'm so
Yeah.
sorry. I keep interrupting. Please go ahead.
No, you're good. Oh, no, you're good. I was just saying, like, no more secrets, no more lies. If we have any hope, any fight to keep the Colts together, it's going to be that we have to fully trust each other like that.
Gotta go back to our roots.
And don't recruit anybody off random again.
I don't know. You guys recruited me randomly.
Well, okay, I was too. What are we gonna do? How are we
Hey, it was
gonna find
50-50. We got the good
people?
50 with us. The bad 50 is gonna be dead soon, so
Yeah.
fuck Bishop. Everything he stands
How
for.
about like a really long vetting process?
How about none at all?
A really long vetting process.
Because
we
like
just be a
mine
group
was
full of
months.
fucking
Well,
women
see-
and Fred.
I've
Yeah.
always been a
And
Colt
Tom.
at heart.
Yeah.
And
I
a
would
Tom.
say
Dad knew
my,
that,
my
Ivy.
vetting process
Yeah.
took one day, so.
That's true.
I'd say it was
This
pretty
one we're
successful.
keeping. But maybe it's because, well, I mean, you didn't feel trusting about Emily right away. So maybe
No.
there was just something you saw in me that you were like, yeah, no, this one I
Yeah,
think
you
has
had a
the
Well, she just
massive
weirded me
Reaper
out.
endorsement.
And
Yeah.
she just weirded me out, you know, talking about, oh, I know Ruby. Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, that was
Yeah, that was
weird.
weird. Knows Ruby from a
I
different
need to
state but
sell
doesn't know
this.
her maiden name. Okay. Alright, you're gonna go sell it?
Look at them all.
Look
Oh,
at them
God.
all.
Fucking
The
degenerates.
Pirate Day?
Look at this old guy. Look at this old guy.
That's so bad. Why
I'm
is that
sorry.
so funny? That was
Alright,
so
let me
fucking
guess your age.
stupid.
Let me guess your age. 82.
Oh, fuck. Close. 27.
How you doing? Alright.
Hey, that's my
Okay.
favorite number.
Look at this. Bunch of fucking...
Alright. Oh.
Hey,
There it
welcome back.
Hi.
You're still here. Hello.
Yeah,
glad you're still
unfortunately.
That's our
here.
Colts.
Oh. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come
How
here.
are
Is
they
that- huh?
treasonous?
Because they're Colts.
Oh,
Take that.
It's just how it is.
I don't get it.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry you had to wait so long.
It's a party.
Fine. I just shot the breeze.
Hey, yeah?
Yeah.
God, the
Like
Hagans
Indians.
and the Colts in one place.
Wow.
I know. It's
Or
like
Hagen.
a...
Singular.
Huh? What?
A singular Hagen.
Are you like Shake Bell or something?
Yeah, something like that. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
His spurs are really noisy.
I don't actually have
not
spurs.
wearing
I
spurs.
actually took to wearing a
was-
bell.
I was giving you an excuse.
Well, pay attention.
That is not his spurs. That is
Well, no, no, no.
definitely probably his
It's-
brain cells dancing
Well,
around in
actually,
his head.
it is actually a bell.
It's like
You
you
see,
swallowed a sleigh.
I mean, it is
Well-
gonna be December.
Oh my
So-
lord.
So what happened was that Butch had a hard time keeping track of me, so he kept saying that he wanted to put a bell on me. So I decided to
down
actually
your throat?
no, I put a bell on my belt.
Shoved it up his arse.
Mm.
Yeah.
Don't put it in your ass. That's bad.
Is it things?
What?
I don't know. You'll have to maybe send him a
Then
telegram.
people really could call you a bellend.
Okay.
I don't
Okay.
like that at all.
Shut up.
You know that was a pretty good one.
Oh my god. I was at eye level. Oh, Marius.
Huh?
Hello, Marius.
Hello, Scarlet.
So when are we gonna fight?
I look like Joy.
It's not the
Rex
fair
Moody.
fight Pretty Eyes.
Oh. I don't
Not
know
right
who that
now. Soon.
It's Pretty Eyes here.
I'm
Rex
gonna just
Moody
get
is-
Haven't seen it in a
Very
little bit.
important shit to take care of before I whoop on you.
Oh, okay.
You don't want this.
I kind of want to put you in the dirt,
What's
Abby.
Scarlet doing?
Oh no.
Why do you always make everything sexual?
That's no. You
What?
turn that.
What?
Wow.
What?
Huh?
What did he say? They
In the goal.
I'll beat
Oh.
the shit out of him.
Ivy 1, one-eyed zip.
You made him run up the hill.
I take
Uh-huh.
offense.
I'm impressed.
Okay. I'm sorry.
Yeah, he tried to buy the recipe from me. I told him
Should
no.
I go get him?
I don't know.
That's funny. Like I just give it away.
Is he just
What?
hiding?
What?
I think so.
Oh, you
Huh.
have
I don't know,
to potato
like, the,
replacement.
like,
I'll be right back.
Huh?
I bet you.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah,
tomorrow,
Real
okay,
red.
I have no
tomorrow,
idea.
I'll
I
give you
didn't
the
even
potato
have any idea
replacement.
because
Okay.
I wanted to fuck with him.
Wow. Poor
I know.
Elias. He's a nice guy.
I'm gonna go
He is.
see.
I just like being a dick,
What's the
especially when it
word?
comes to rare and hard to find recipes.
That one's not really rare anymore.
So might have Frank able. He reached out about it. I'm just waiting to hear back from
Okay.
him. I haven't heard anything from Eleanor. I'm not gonna wait another day to do it. So if I don't
Yep,
have to.
nope. Sounds good. I need to just think for like
Huh?
a couple minutes. I'm very sorry.
Howdy.
Howdy.
How are you?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Good. Staying out of trouble.
Sure.
Good.
As best as I can to my abilities of boredom.
That is fair. It's good to see you out.
And good. It's good to see you on. How are you
Hello,
doing?
too.
Well, well, well.
Who is that?
He's a very handsome fella.
Yeah, he did not get kidnapped at the stables.
Hello,
Apparently.
sweetheart. No,
got
I did not.
kidnapped.
What? No,
Okay.
I didn't get kidnapped. I've been
I
kidnapped for a
just
long time.
wrote you back, so if you want to chat, I would love to chat.
Okay, yeah, sure. We'll chat
Fair.
across the road.
All right. Rex, take care, okay?
Okay.
You too. Stay safe.
You too.
I'm not going to tell you to stay safe, Rex. Everyone does it.
Come on, Reaper.
Hello.
Hello, bless.
I will
Yes.
have money for you, and you'll have food, and we'll actually be able to,
Yeah,
do the thing.
yeah.
Right, you two ready?
We have doctor.
Okay.
Okay, so she has a head injury. She was in a coma for roughly a week. She's been out for roughly a week, but she has deduced capabilities.
sorry.
Sorry.
Frank, are
Um,
you
us-
coming to Rhodes, or do you want to meet us there?
I'll come to Rose. I'm just having a quick chat. That's all. Just a quick one.
Okay.
She's stuttering, having some memory loss. Her cognitive functions seem to be behaving fairly well. She's apprehensive about her abilities to be able to utilize a firearm, so on and so forth. Things like that. But I know she had a small dent in the back of her head that when Ellie checked it, she didn't feel a fracture or a crack or anything like that to indicate it's broken, but she's definitely had some impairments.
Okay.
She should be up in, I would say, under an hour.
Okay.
If you are around,
Sorry.
I can reach out.
I should be, yes.
Okay, that would be delightful, and I genuinely appreciate it.
You know the deal by now. It's okay.
Yeah, and I thank you for reaching out.
It's okay. I've said some things and Elias directed me, so.
Awesome.
Yeah, I was planning on it.
Well, don't let us hold you up.
Got a shit
Yeah.
going on.
You
I
doing
didn't
okay,
even-
bud?
I didn't even pay attention to where Holly went
All right,
anyway.
thank
You're
you.
at
Roads.
Was she already left for Rhodes already?
Yes, I believe
Oh,
that they already took
fantastic.
off.
Wonderful. Okay. I'm doing okay. Yeah.
Okay.
I've surpassed the difficulty, and now I was inclusive for a very long time, so I'm
What?
socialized again.
What happened? I don't know. If you don't mind.
Oh,
If it's none of
Dobby
my
and I are no
business.
longer a thing.
Ouch. Okay. Sorry, Frank.
Yes. Yeah, it happens.
Fortunately, yeah.
It does indeed.
World has a very unique way of making itself really bad really quick.
Yeah, absolutely. But yeah, I wish her the best of luck in whatever she does. I suppose she's in Valentine right now, pretending like I don't exist. So, but I am pretty swell. Yeah, socializing. I
Okay.
was very antisocial for a very long time. So.
It's understandable. Gotta let the heart heal.
Mhm. Well, even when I was in a relationship, I was very inner circle. So. It's about time I showed my face and maybe got a bit of a tan. So.
There you go. Well, if there's anything you need, you always know where to find us. Okay.
Yeah, absolutely. And anything, I won't speak. Anything you need, you know where to find me. Even if it's just a chit chat, shoot the shit. I'll always be around. Well, if not, you can find me.
Appreciate you, buddy.
You as well.
But I'll
Right.
reach out to you. I'll send you a telegram. Okay.
Yeah, absolutely. I will
Goodbye,
routinely
other
check
gun
my shit.
people.
Okay.
Goodbye.
Okay, right. I'm gonna.
See you
oh,
later,
fuck.
second place.
I'm gonna kick your ass, so help me God.
What?
Take care.
Oh,
You as well.
the day
Take care,
will
Amber.
come, Ivy.
Take care, Rachel.
Oh, I misspoke. I meant fourth
Bye.
place. My
Yeah,
apologies.
Frank.
Who the fuck else?
No, she meant last place.
Yeah, you might be able to get like 16th place in the one eye category.
Jeez.
You're just hello, Rachel. Oh, me and
Just
you
say
are gonna
immediate
we're gonna
sadness.
fight. Very,
Oh yeah,
very.
like this, like this.
Why are you
Yeah.
squeezing me?
So you're gonna make him poop.
Oxygen.
He's
Please
old.
don't kill him.
I'm old. Yes, my old man bones.
Oh, I heard him crack. That's not good.
Oh.
Oh, they call that an
Uh.
erection.
I fucking no. It's very incorrect.
Just kidding, buddy.
God damn you and your brain. I mean,
Thank you.
I'm going home. I can't.
Take care.
handle
You
it.
Alright,
guys
bye,
be
have
safe,
fun.
okay?
Bye.
No.
Bye.
Bye.
Send
luck,
me a
Aura.
letter.
Oh,
Thank
let us know
you.
where your address is so we can send you the participation award.
You literally come
What?
through the place in which I live multiple
And
times.
give the You Tried award.
Yep.
If you weren't busy, I swear to God,
You shouldn't
we
swear
would
to God.
fight. We would fight right now. He's done nothing
yeah?
for me.
Oh yeah?
What are you
Those
gonna
are-
do?
That's dirty.
Oh,
What are you
yeah?
gonna do?
Handle my light
Huh?
work.
Goodbye,
What?
Mitch.
What?
Oh, fuck.
Wow, how dare you? You're gonna get lassoed
Oh.
now. You ready?
Let's go. Here's
Set.
my
Oh,
drink.
you attacked the green.
Oh wow, it just bounced off you. That's embarrassing. Oh, that's embarrassing.
Oh, no.
I do.
Oh.
They're half the charm. Ignore this. Wait, hang on. What the fuck were you trying to do? I saw that. What are you trying to do?
You saw nothing.
I saw what I needed to see.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Y'all have a good one, okay? Be
Yeah,
careful.
yeah. Let's see
Be
if
safe.
I can leave this time without being insulted.
Don't say that. They're gonna insult you.
Hey, Aura,
Yeah, you dum dum.
when he rolls around in bed, do you get dusted?
What?
How old are you, Ivy?
18.
God. A fucking
Wait,
infant.
wait, you're together with this guy, but he's like 82.
Yeah, Aura didn't even let me know. I had to find out from her father.
I'm sorry.
This
I'm
guy-
sorry.
Like,
I
what
wanted to
a
tell you, but
bitch.
every time,
This guy is
every
like
time I went
82.
to tell you something bad happened to your family, and then I felt like it was just not a good time,
It's
and it
fine.
just kept happening, and,
And
I felt really bad,
She's
and it
not
got
lying.
worse.
She,
I'm so
Elias asked me
sorry.
what I was smiling about earlier, and seeing you guys together and happy is
What?
the reason
How
I was
can you be
smiling.
with this
so-
guy? He's 82.
Wait, really? Oh, he's nice. 27.
You're
He is
27?
82.
Yeah, I'm
Mhm.
27
Look,
years
he
old.
looks
Ivy.
ancient.
I feel like if you took a shit, a fucking 10 commandment would fall out your ass.
No, he's 27.
No,
Okay.
I'm 27. I just look old as shit because my dad was a whore.
Okay.
Mhm.
I'm glad we had that talk.
Did you know that Milton's 21?
That's awkward.
Marius, that little. Wait. Why is that awkward? No. Come back here. Why is that awkward? I need answers.
I can't right now.
She's busy.
Wait,
Yeah,
yes.
there's
Oh, now you're busy.
yeah, very
I've
very
got
important
questions
things
about
to
that
to do.
Well, I mean,
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
I'm sure that's what you.
I'm sorry I didn't tell you myself. I
It's
did
fine.
want to just.
It's
I
fine. It's
really
been a
felt like there was a
conundrum
moment.
and all that shit, so
Mhm.
I completely understand. I just wish the best for y'all, okay?
Are you
Thank
back
you.
at home yet?
I appreciate that.
Intermittently, I'm tending to Rosalind, so once she's fully better.
Right, no, I mean, like, you guys as a group? Because I know you've been away from
Yes.
home for a while since the
Never
Delgado
stopped
thing.
being a group.
No, I mean like,
You
are
meant
you guys
the
staying at the homestead again?
Yes.
So I know you stopped when they kept fucking with you there, but
Well, I'm keeping Rosalind safe, so along with
naturally.
the rest of us, so we're kind of intermittent currently.
Okay.
I found out recently that there's a rock we have to stand by when we want to visit.
Yeah, and when you come in the
Yes.
front little drive there,
Mhm.
it's called Snake Rock, and just when you come to the homestead, just go there and stop and let us come get
Stand
you.
there until they
Otherwise,
notice
you
you.
might have guns pointed at you, wondering who the
Oh.
fuck you are.
I learned that one time.
Yep.
Oh,
I
that's,
came
that's
trotting
really
in
good to
because
know.
I heard there was horses
Yep.
there. I hadn't even met you guys yet, and I think it was Maverick who pointed a gun at me.
There was
Probably.
just for the sake of there was one time where I was looking for my dad and I knew he was meeting with you guys and I went to the homestead not knowing that. But there was no one there, so that was probably very lucky for me.
Yeah, well,
'cause
I
I had
mean-
no idea.
It's just kind of the thing we tell everyone to do, and if you don't know, obviously you don't know. So
Yeah. Well, I know now.
Okay. All right. Now we're gonna leave, and you're not gonna be mean. And go.
Ivy's not mean.
thank you. Just sensitive. Like my 10
Well, you
Commandments.
mind the company?
Sure. Fucking dirty Hagen.
Look,
Where did
I'm
they go
only-
to?
Sell
They went
the
around the
pelt
corner
on
up
the
that
Oh,
way.
finally? Okay.
Rachel's horse.
You know, when we walked out of here, we had a conversation with Percy in the barn that day, and then we came over here, checked telegrams, and as we were getting on our horses, 4 men in all black came walking through the stockyard there. And they followed us up the fucking Wallace, and we talked to them for about an hour, and then we got in a big shootout. Y'all mind if
Bingo.
this degenerate Hagen comes along with us?
I
Yeah,
guess he can
Well,
stay.
we'll turn him into a nice Coltet.
That's true. He's got the hair for
His
it.
chest is as big as mine.
As
He's
you'll
got the
as
hair.
you'll as you obviously know by
I'm
now.
flattered. Thank you.
As you
welcome.
obviously know by now, we're all females in the gang. So anybody that's
Okay.
not a female is fake.
I'm fine with that.
All right, where are we going?
I want to homestead. I want to get another horse out.
Okay. Yeah, I wouldn't mind actually getting fucking Pharaoh out. Or Nova,
Arrow,
actually.
Nova.
I figure hanging around you guys is better than standing in a fucking hot ass distillery for 6 hours.
Yeah, we're kind of bitches, so.
Well, that's fair.
Except for
Well,
Reaper.
Hey, Mitch, hey guys, guess what?
What?
But
I have the power to make people frown on command. You know who specifically?
Who?
Brad LeBlanc.
Oh yeah.
Is it
Whenever I
because you're
see him-
buckle?
Whenever I see him, he instantly frowns.
Yep. It's because of what happened to Jen. And I just think it's funny because it's like, oh, you're pouting. You know, the last person who
Aw.
dated her would have like come after us for that, and all you're doing is pouting.
Pouting, yeah.
So Colt of the 4. Everybody agree?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't like hurting
Well-
people anyways. Doesn't mean I won't do it. I just don't like it.
We should probably be eyes up, right? At the homestead, everybody.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, alright.
Yep. Yep.
Just Mitch, when we ride in, just kind of remain back for a minute, okay?
Sure.
I got back.
I got front.
Well, I need to get my revolver out. Oh, hi. Oh, guess you're. Okay. Oh, yeah.
Amber, will you take barn?
Ooh.
Amber.
Amber
What?
takes barn.
Amber takes barn.
Amber takes
Sure.
barn.
Okay. And then you get chicken coop. Reaper.
Alright. Heads
Get it.
up.
Alright, let's go.
Oh god. I just don't want to ride over graves.
Good.
If you are inside, you better make yourself known, because if I get through this door and I see you, you're getting shot on sight.
Yep, same. Living room's clear, kitchen's clear.
Background clear.
Bedroom's clear.
Okay, good. Did you guys come here after I sent you that telegram about them looking for you guys?
Yep.
We're all in agreement, right?
It was
As
that
soon as we
night.
see somebody alone, we're gonna grab them.
Yep.
Yep.
All right.
All right, we can tell Mitch to come up.
You shot at the